All right, guys, welcome back to ATG, About Time Games. Oh, I'd say it's about time. Yeah, it's about time. It's about time. Uh, all right, I'm sorry, but I just want to get this started off right. Do it right. If you're gonna do it once and do it the right way, okay? So come on. All right, so we're rolling here. We're rolling and strolling to Walmart. We're gonna do a little attention, Walmart shoppers. We have a clearance special in the clearance aisle in the video game department. We're we're checking out the clearance games at Walmart with all the panic, fear, deserved, undeserved, with Target, Walmart, Best Buy abandoning us, basically, physicalities. So I've been getting some notifications lately here from pretty much the only person I follow on X. It's going to be Wario64, a little prop for him here up in the corner. If you don't follow him, you should. Dude's always sending deals, games, computer, anything, mostly video game related, but sometimes computer stuff, monitors, stuff like that. So this is probably going to vary region to region. I'm in the Midwest, and there's a couple Walmart stores that are about 10 minutes apart. So the first one here, you can see right away we've got Series X, Dead Space, $10, Gears 5, $10, Gears Tactics, $10, Call of Duty, $10. This is an older Walmart with the full-size display cases. I mean, every Xbox game, what I kind of got the feeling was that they were getting rid of them. And we've got a little shout-out here. Jim, hey, it's Jim here. Mad Panic Gaming. Puyo. Jim here. Sorry, Jim, I've never played Puyo, but you always talk about it. And I enjoy watching Jim's videos in Japan pickups. So if you've never watched him, Mad Panic Gaming, check it out. All right. Sorry, enough plugs. And so this one didn't have many Xbox games to begin with. There's a lot of empty spaces. Pretty much 60, 70% of them, Series X or One, had clearance tags on them. You saw, surprisingly, Grand Theft Auto was not on clearance, so forget about it. Here's the PlayStation side, PS5, PS4. There's a few near the bottom here, but definitely not as many as the Xbox. I think Tales of Arise is down here. We see Resident Evil. I think that's the virtual... the Sony PSVR version. And so it was just very interesting to see. We've got some of these dotted games. I believe those might even be, I think that's One Piece Odyssey there too. $10. Ghostbusters, $10. There's a few collector's editions in there. Among Us, Mafia, and Like a Dragon, I think. They're all $10. So we see some more PS4 here. You got Tales of Rise. That's on PS5 down there at the bottom. But mostly the PlayStation games were still full price. So they had plenty of PS5, the disc and digital. They did have some PS4 controllers, and surprisingly, they look to be still full price. I think that's 64 or 54. They were pretty full for accessories, the PlayStation, the Switch. The Xbox is on the other side, and I didn't go around to take a look. And we're coming over here to the Switch side here, which did not have very many clearance games either. And right here next to the Switch case, we've got the under 20. Some of those might have been marked down, but mostly just $20. So some of these at the top, Demon Slayer, Donkey Kong Country, Kirby Star Allies, even Fire Emblem Engage, they didn't have any price tag in front of them, you can see. Some of those were marked down to $40. Now, I know it might be a hassle to get an employee because you can't to scan it and check the price for you, do a price check for you, but it'd be worth saving the $20. So here I'm at the second Walmart, and this one's been renovated. You can see they've got the half cases, whereas the other Walmart had the full wall-length one. These are just the half ones, and this one didn't have as many clearance games at all, not even close, as the last one that I went to. But they did have, if you're looking for a Series X, this was on clearance. It was only $50 off, which I'm not sure if, so it's $450. I'm not sure if that's what they're going for anyway right now, but it had a clearance tag. Now also, this was very surprising, was this Switch OLED here. It's the, I believe, Mario edition with the all red, the dock, the Joy-Cons. It was marked down from $350 to $299, so the same as the regular Switch there, but on clearance. Now, it may just be that Mario model, might be the markdown. So you might check your Walmarts. If you're holding out for a Switch or you want an OLED, hey man, $50 less. So we've got the Switch side here. They have, really nothing. None of these, even Fire Emblem Engage here is still full price, whereas at the other store it was marked down to $40. So I'm not sure if the other store is going towards this type of setup by getting rid of games. This one didn't have very many Xbox games at all either. It was mostly Switch, PlayStation. They've got PS4 controllers there too. Those were not marked down either. So it leads me to believe, like I believe some other people have said, that they're getting rid of Xbox games physically, not carrying them in the store, period, almost. At the other store, I saw they had Persona 3 Reload. Now, at this one, they have it too, but they don't have a spot for the Xbox One. This is just for the PlayStation. So that was kind of surprising to see. I mean, it's a new game, but they didn't even have a tag or a spot for it. So that right there tells me you don't even have a new game for the Xbox, so you're kind of phasing these out is what I kind of gathered, just putting it together. Now, the reason that I originally came to this one was I was looking for an Ethernet cable, and I could not find the Ethernet cables, and I ended up asking an employee, where are these at? And he told me they were locked up. Locking up at either, it was like $12. So he said something about keeping it with the networking stuff, but I don't know. That didn't make sense. So I got the Ethernet cable, and back at the house here's the pickups. Don't judge me. The Goosebumps, the game. It looks to be one of those kind of like point and click reading, heavy on the reading. It was $10. I picked it up because I am a longtime fan of Goosebumps. coming home Friday after school. This is one of the things that I look forward to. Turning on the TV, not doing homework, and watching Goosebumps. So pretty much my nostalgia was held at gunpoint and robbed for $10. Okay? They got me, man. Don't tell me that you've never been got before, okay? It's a lie. We know it. They got me on this one. So the next one I got here is Shin Megami Tensei 5. I remember seeing the video for this when the Switch was first coming out, even though this wasn't being released right then, and I thought it looked really cool. I've never played a Shin Megami Tensei game, but it is a Sega game, and it is an Atlas game, so you can take the chance, and you're probably going to have a good game here. This one was also only $10. I'm not sure what this one is going for normally, but it was $10, so I went ahead and picked it up. Next one we got was Persona 5 Strikers, which I think this has a digital download for the soundtrack, I think, which is pretty cool. I love video game soundtracks, so this was good. I haven't played this one, but I believe that I've started Persona 5 on PS3. I love the art, the style, and the music is very cool. So I picked this one up, and I'm sure it's just as good as 5 there. Kind of like a variation maybe. Next one I picked up was Mega Man 11. I haven't played a Mega Man game since NES. Mega Man, probably the first one, honestly. I have Mega Man X on Super Nintendo that I got in a lot, and I have not played that one. But this one looks cool, was marked down $10. I picked it up. Next up, I've got Kingdom Hearts. I believe it's called Chain of Melodies or Melody Chain, something like that. And it's a rhythm-based game, which I love rhythm-based games. Dance Dance Revolution, hello. I do have Final Fantasy Theater Rhythm, the Final Bar Line on Switch, and that game I really liked. So when I saw this, I knew what it was. I just hadn't played it before. So it was marked down to $10, so I picked it up. I mean, you got to do it. You got to do it, okay? And next up, I picked up Armored Core 6. I believe this is still a fairly new game online. I think I've seen it for 40 or 50, around there. This one was not in a spot. It was laying on the very bottom, and the employee was really surprised. He even said, I think this just came out. It's not marked down, but when he scanned it, it came up as $10, and I was like, yes, I will take that. I've never played any of the Armored Core games, but I mean, Mech, Bandai Namco, FromSoft, like, yeah, it's worth $10. Next here, I picked up the Capcom Fighting Collection. It's got 10 fighting games on there with the Darkstalkers, Street Fighter, and one of my favorites, I do have this on PS1, is Street Fighter Puzzle Fighter, which is a great game. If you haven't played it, I recommend it. And this one, all the classics, man. Classics at a cheap entry, $10 also. It's a yes. And the very last one that I picked up here, Final Fantasy VII Remake, okay? Yes, I've played the PS1 version. I have not finished it. I finished 8, When I lived with my roommate, he played 7, I played 8, and we both finished them. Very cool. But anyways, I do like the Advent Children style. What I do not like, come on, man, putting these on, it seems like 3 different systems now. PS4, PS5, and if the last one's going to make it on PS5 or PS6, I think it would have been better if they just could have got it all on one game, man. One game, but couldn't do it, I guess. Whatever. So, guys, here's the pickups. What do you guys think? I mean, I got all these for basically the cost of one game. You guys like any of these? You have any of these? Played any of these? Check your Walmarts. You guys have any deals like this? Let me know. Thank you. Now, get out there. Play some games. And don't forget to remember,